Hey guys, Lewis here. I'll be bringing you guys a search and destroy gameplay with that using the MP5. And the reason I wanted to show you guys this gameplay is because I haven't seen many gameplays with using the MP5 at all. Usually people are using the Type 95 or the PP90 or the P90, more of the easier guns to use. And this gun, it's a really good gun. I'm trying to get people to start using it because I think it's really good and it's very accurate. So long as you know how to control it, and if you use the kick proficiency, it makes it even more accurate. And usually I have steady aim, or yeah, usually I use steady aim with it because I find myself hip firing a lot in this game, especially with submachine guns because they're really accurate when you hip fire. Even the Type 95 is really accurate, but yeah. And what else do I use? The rest of the perks that I use are really how should I say, they're really personal, like subjective, I guess. I really don't. I really can't recommend any two first tier perks because they're all they have their own advantages, and it's really up to you to decide which ones are the best. But I think that steady aim is one of the best perks in this game, especially for these little submachine guns. And yeah, and sorry for if I cough throughout this commentary because I got sick a couple days ago and I'm barely recuperating now. Hopefully I'll get a lot better soon. And that's kind of why I haven't done any commentaries because I've been like really coughing a lot, and then my nose was stuffed, and it's really nasty. And right there, you see that there's three guys in front of me, but I was throwing a grenade, which is why I wasn't able to take any of them out. So, but yeah, honestly, I kind of choked. And yeah, I'm a choker. What can I say? I can't get these feeds. Never. This doesn't never goes my way. But yeah. Um, if you guys, I'm trying to like get really good gameplays to give you guys tips and stuff, but I'm still struggling in this game to just maintain like a decent KD, not even a good KD, but a decent KD. And so far, the only game mode that I can like do pretty well in is Search and Destroy. It looks like, because in Domination, I fucking die a lot. Like I just keep dying and dying by the dumbest things. Like I'll be like a couple kills away from like my final kill streak. Then this guy that the last guy that kills, he spawns right behind me. He kills me. Like he chases after me, gets a revenge kill, and yeah, it's like I noticed a lot about this game that people are always spawning behind you. They're always getting their revenge kill on you. It's really annoying. And right there, you saw that I was using steady aim. Like I'm telling you guys, it really helps. But yeah, I've been struggling a lot to get a good gameplay in Domination and other game modes like that. Even though Domination, like Team Deathmatch, are the only ones I play. But in Search and Destroy, I feel like I have more control over how well I do. Because Search and Destroy is based a lot on gun skill and a lot on like your ability to maneuver around the maps and like to know where your enemies will be. So because I'm like fairly like used to this game now, I kind of know where people are going. I kind of know like how much recoil my guns have, and how strong they are, how many bullets I can shoot into people. So those little factors, they allow me to like succeed in Search and Destroy, I could say. And right here, I was kind of sunhorning this guy. I heard some footsteps that I knew weren't mine. That's why I just stopped and took a little break, and I took him out. But yeah, um, I have another Search and Destroy gameplay that I got yesterday, and I'll be using. I found it's a gameplay where I finally got the gold MP5. It took me forever to get it, and I finally got at that. And it's a pretty good gameplay, so I'll definitely be showing you guys that one. But as far as this game goes, I don't know. Like I'm really having fun with it, and I'm also at the same time struggling to have like a good KD, but I really don't mind. Like I feel like this game is so much more relaxed, and like my stats don't really matter as much as I care for them in the other games. Like this game kind of reminds me of World at War sort of, because in World at War when I first played it, that was like the first Call of Duty I really played, and I just played it to have fun. And then by having fun, that's how I got better at the game. That's how I got really good at World at War. And like I started out like struggling to have like a 1.0 KD, and eventually it ended at like a 2 point, like maybe 6 KD in World at War. So I got progressively better in that game, and that usually happens to me in every COD. But I feel like World at War made me like the best COD player, more so than Black Ops did, or more so than Modern Warfare 2 did. And I feel like that's the same things that happening with this game, Modern Warfare 3. feel like the fact that I'm struggling so much right now, in the long run, it's gonna make me a lot better in the future. And I hope you guys are feeling the same way. If you guys are getting frustrated towards the game, just take it as like a learning opportunity. Eventually, you guys get good, and yeah.